Hello student, today we will learn the topic of death of partner, unit 5th of bookkeeping and accountancy. In that example number 3, ledger, we solve the example on ledger. We know our subject is accountancy and it is a practical subject. So practice makes man perfect. So student, I suggested you daily practice is very important for this subject. Minimum one example solve daily for practice purpose. Now example start. The balance sheet of Arnav, Piyush and Namrata, who were sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1 as follows. Balance sheet given as on 31st March 2019, liability side, asset side, and adjustment given. Piyush died on 1st October 2019 and the following adjustments were made. So in this example, Piyush is the deceased partner. So what ask? Read fast first, then clear what ask in example, then go through. First adjustment, goodwill of the firm. Second, land and building, machinery, asset revalued. Investment are valued at. Provision of 10% as debtors require. Bills payable, patents were valueless. Piyush was entitled to share in future profit. Entitled in sharing profit up to the date of death. Valuer charges. Then last line is very important. Prepare partners capital accounts. In this example only ask partners capital accounts. Means ledger on the basis of only partners capital accounts. Then item related to partners capital accounts also draw in working note. For example, we know find out profit or loss on revaluation and that profit or loss transferred to capital account. So draw the revaluation account in T form also. Then draw the revaluation account in T form, 8 to 10 lines. Then partners capital account, amount column 3, both sides Arnav, Piyush and Namrata, because 3 partners are there. So 3 columns of amounts on both sides, partners capital account, 10 lines minimum. Then in working note, all calculation as per adjustment. Balance sheet prepare in T form for verify purpose. So start. First ledger balances, revaluation account having no balance, so no right balance in T form. Capital account having balance, Arnav, Piyush and Namrata, same balances, 20,000, 20,000 and 20,000. Capital account having credit balance, so record on credit side of capital account. Liability having credit balance, credit side, by balance brought down, 20,000, 20,000 and 20,000. Tick the amount in old balance sheet, capital account balances, tick all items, all capital account balances tick. Then tick the amount, then untick item clear after adjustment, over. So then first adjustment, goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 60,000. Goodwill is valued of the firm, means goodwill raise of the firm. In old balance sheet, no given amount of goodwill, so full value of goodwill raise. Goodwill is the asset of business, so goodwill raise means asset having debit balance, so goodwill account debit to all partners capital account in their old profit sharing ratio, that is 3:2:1. Now calculation in working note, goodwill of the firm raised 60,000 in 3:2:1. So Arnav rupees 60,000 multiplied by 3/6. How? 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 6. So 3/6 of Arnav, 60,000 multiplied by 3 upon 6 is equal to 30,000. Then Piyush is equal to rupees 60,000 multiplied by 2 6 rupees 20,000, and Namrata rupees 60,000 multiplied by 1/6 is equal to 10,000. So 362616 proportion share and goodwill raise. So goodwill account debit to all partners capital account. If goodwill account prepare, then recording goodwill account debit side in the form to all partners capital account 30,000, 20,000 and 10,000. Now on all partners capital account credit side, record on credit side by goodwill account raise 30,000 in Arnav column, 20,000 in Piyush column and 10,000 in Namrata column as per calculation in working note. In this example, no any adjustment again on goodwill account, only one adjustment. So goodwill account having debit balance, so goodwill account appear in new balance sheet. If you prepare in T form in new balance sheet of new form, in that asset side goodwill account appear rupees 60,000. Then next adjustment, land and building. So first number adjustment tick for clear. First adjustment is over. Immediate tick number 1. Second, land and building and machinery were found to be undervalued by 20%. Means land and building and machinery, value of land and building and machinery were found to be undervalued by 20%. 20% by mistake, 20% less amount show in books of account. Means now added in the amount of land and building and machinery. First amount of land and building from old balance sheet, land and building 40,000. This is the amount already by mistake undervalued by 20%. Means 80% amount show in books of account. Land and building undervalued by 20% means given value in balance sheet, book value in balance sheet, that is 80% amount record in balance sheet. Now it's come to 100%. For that purpose 100 minus 20 is equal to 80. So calculate 100% amount. So 40,000 multiplied by 100 upon 80. In this calculation, keep in mind, we know we require 100 proportion of 100 amount. So 100 up taking in numerator and given value of proportion 80 in denominator. So 100 upon 80. Always 100 taking in numerator side, 100 upon 80 multiplied by 40,000 given amount in old balance sheet. So new value rupees 50,000. So very clear, old value 40,000 and new value 50,000. So increase by rupees 10,000. That is the appreciation, and appreciation means profit. So revaluation account credit and land and building account debit. Entry will be land and building account debit to revaluation account. So revaluation account credit side by land and building 10,000, and in new balance sheet if you prepare in T form, write the new figure in outer column, land and building rupees 50,000. So asset undervalued by so and so means asset by mistake asset value is shown less value. So add in the particular amount as per calculation. That is the benefit. If liability undervalued, then that is loss. Vice versa, because asset undervalued by so and so, asset increase, that is benefit. If undervalued by so and so liability, then that is the loss. Vice versa. Then machinery also undervalued by 20%. Value of machinery in old balance sheet 80,000. This is also undervalued by 20%. So calculation of machinery undervalued by 20%. So calculate the value of 100 proportion of machinery. Means given value of machinery is 80%. Now come to it's calculated up to 100% proportion. So very easy formula. 100% we get the 100% amount. For that purpose 100 upon 80, taking 100 upon 100 as a numerator and 80 as a denominator. So 100 upon 80, always 100 taking as a numerator 100 upon 80 multiplied by 80,000. So rupees 1 lakh. Now 1 lakh new value of machinery rupees 1 lakh. Now increase by rupees 20,000. So appreciation, increase in the value of asset. Again benefit, revaluation account credit and machinery account debit. Entry will be revaluation account, machinery account debit to revaluation account. So on revaluation account credit side by machinery account 20,000. In new balance sheet asset side new value record machinery rupees 1 lakh. So adjustment number second clear, tick the adjustment number second. In balance sheet, old balance sheet, land and building and machinery also tick. Then next adjustment, investments are valued at rupees 50,000. Third adjustment, in old balance sheet investment given rupees 40,000 and revalued the investment, new value rupees 50,000. So again increase in the value of investment. Investment is the asset of business and increase in the value of asset, so that is the benefit. So revaluation account credit and investment account debit, because asset having debit balance, again debit, increase purpose again debit, so investment account debit to revaluation account entry. Then posting on revaluation account credit side by investment 10,000 and add in the investment figure in new balance sheet, new value taken, new value write in new balance sheet on asset side investment rupees 50,000 as per adjustment, new value record in new balance sheet 50,000. Fourth adjustment, a provision of 10% as debtors required, means RDD, provision for out bad and debts, provision of 10% as debtors required, provision means RDD. Now RDD, due to RDD we consider as a loss, so loss means revaluation account debit and RDD account credit. So calculation purpose, first debtors amount 30,000 from old balance sheet, and in working note RDD 10% on debtors 30,000 multiplied by 10 upon 100, that is 3,000. Any amount of 10%, so reduce one zero only, cut the 1 0, 30,000 of 10%, that is 3,000. Then effect in new balance sheet, less from debtors 3,000, outer column 27,000, and in revaluation account entry will be revaluation account debit to RDD account. So revaluation account debit side to RDD account 3,000. Then next adjustment, bills payable overvalued by 10%. Now value of bills payable in old balance sheet, that is 55,000, and bills payable overvalued by 10%, means by mistake value of bills payable more shown more. So now reduce and reduction in the value of liability, that is the benefit. So revaluation account credit and bills payable account debit, entry will be bills payable account debit to revaluation account. Then how calculate bills payable, old value of bills payable overvalued by 10%, means given in balance sheet 10% overvalued, means 10% more value shown in balance sheet. So 100% value always show, but 10% more means given value in balance sheet, that is 110 value. So 110, how? 100 plus 10, so calculate value of 100. Then for 100 purpose, again our formula is 100, always we get the value of 100. For that purpose 100 taking as a numerator and 110 as a denominator. So 100 upon 110 multiplied by given value in old balance sheet 55,000 is equal to rupees new value 50,000. Now decrease by rupees 5,000, old value 55,000 and new value 50,000. So decrease in the value of bills payable by rupees 5,000, means overvaluation of liability, means decrease in the value of liability. So decrease in the value of liability by rupees 5,000, that is the benefit. So revaluation account credit and bills payable account debit. So entry will be bills payable account debit to revaluation account. So on revaluation account credit side by bills payable rupees 5,000, because decrease by bills payable 5,000. In new balance sheet liability side, bills payable write new value, amount of bills payable 50,000 record in new balance sheet. Then next adjustment, patents were number 5, fifth number tick, 6th number, patents were valueless, means there is no value to patents. It is a fictitious asset. Patent is intangible asset, intangible asset, and at the time of death of partner, on the date of death, patent were valueless. So loss. So loss means revaluation account debit and to patent account. Entry will be revaluation account debit to patents account. Total amount of patents 12,000 from old balance sheet. Take the amount 12,000. Full value of patents worthless, valueless, worthless. Then no any amount of patents because valueless, worthless. No write in new balance sheet again. Only full loss record in revaluation account debit side to patents account. Then next adjustment. Piyush is a deceased partner. Piyush was entitled to share in profit up to date of death, and it was decided that he may be allowed to retain his drawings as his share of profit. Piyush drawing till date of death was rupees 30,000. Means on the date of death, 1st October 2019, Piyush was entitled to share in profit up to date of death, and it was decided, means Arnav and Namrata decided profit given to Piyush to retain his drawing as his share of profit. Means drawing during after balance sheet date to date of death, drawing of Piyush rupees 30,000, and that amount considered as a profit payable to Piyush. So no calculation required for profit up to date of death of Piyush. Given in example, drawing amount of Piyush taking as a profit till the date of death of Piyush. So first drawing, we know drawing is the amount receivable from partner. So at the time of drawing, entry will be drawing account debit to cash or bank account. So reduce the amount from bank account, bank 58,000 and 30,000 amount reduce, then 28,000 recording new balance sheet, and drawing is the amount receivable from partner Piyush. So transfer to Piyush capital account. So drawing is the debit balance. So transfer purpose, Piyush capital account debit to drawing account. So on Piyush capital account debit side to drawing account 30,000. Then drawing amount is considered as a profit till the date of death. So that entry will be profit and loss suspense account debit to partners, means Piyush capital account credit, because that amount payable to Piyush. So amount due to partner credit to partner capital account. So entry will be profit and loss suspense account debit 30,000 to Piyush capital account credit 30,000. So on Piyush capital account credit side by profit and loss suspense account 30,000, and debit balance on profit and loss suspense account record in asset side of balance sheet, because it is a fictitious asset, fictitious loss, that write off in next final account. Next final account when we will on 31st, in this example balance sheet date 31st March 19, means 31st March 2020 is the next financial year ending date. So on that date write off the loss as per decision. Profit and loss suspense account balance 30,000 write off as per the decision of Arnav and Namrata. In this example, no interest on capital, interest on drawing, salary commission to partner Piyush. I think Piyush means no salary or commission to given to Piyush, and interest on capital and interest on drawing no calculate on Piyush capital and in Piyush drawing. So no adjust from profit and loss suspense account, otherwise adjust. Only item, which item? Interest on capital, interest on drawing, and salary or commission payable to Piyush. All that item only adjusted from profit and loss suspense account from balance sheet date to date of death. No drawing adjusted, because drawing already less from cash as per amount withdrawn, then reduction in the cash. So no drawing adjust, only adjust drawing adjusted only from cash or bank balances, because when withdrew the amount. At that time, automatically less the balance, reduction in the balance of cash or bank balance. So only adjust interest on capital, interest on drawing, and salary or commission. Interest on drawing receivable from Piyush, and interest on capital payable to Piyush, and salary or commission payable to Piyush. Only adjust in profit and loss suspense account, then final balance record in new balance sheet asset side. In this example, then other adjustment no. So 30,000 full amount of profit and loss suspense account, that is debit balance, record in new balance sheet of asset side for information purpose. Then next adjustment, 7 number clear, tick. 7 number adjustment. 8 number last adjustment, valuers charges provided for rupees 1,500. Now valuers, valuation officer work the valuation of property, so they give advice and charges charge by valuation officer. So valuation charges provided rupees 1,500, that is the expenses of business. So expenses means revaluation account, expenses purpose revaluation account debit. So revaluation account debit to valuers charges account 1,500, and that is the liability. No paid, provided only. In adjustment given word, provided only, no paid. So if paid, then reduction from bank account or cash account, cash or bank account. If not paid, only provided, so record in new balance sheet liability side. It is the liability of business. Adjustment over, and remaining item of liability side or balance asset side. Now bank overdraft only liability, no adjustment, so record in liability side. Creditors, no adjustment on creditors, record in liability side of new balance sheet. Bills payable, already adjustment, tick. Bank loan, no adjustment, no paid, any information, so again continue in new balance sheet liability side. General reserve now. General reserve is the profit balance, so distribute among all partners in their profit sharing ratio, that is the 3:2:1. So in working note, distribution of general reserve, distribution of general reserve in 3:2:1. Very simple. 3:2:1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 6. So first 6 divided general reserve amount is 27,000 divided by 6 is equal to 1 proportion, that is 4,500. 27,000 divided by 6, because total of 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is 6. So divided first, 27,000 divided by 6 divisible by 6 is equal to 4,500. That is the proportion of Namrata, because Namrata's proportion is 1. Automatically receive the proportion of Namrata, 1 share of Namrata. So 1 proportion of Namrata, that is 4,500. Then second, Piyush, double proportion. So 4,500 multiplied by 2, 9,000. And Arnav proportion, 3 proportion. So 3 share. So 4,500 multiplied by 3. We will get the 13,500. That is the reserve balance is the credit balance, because on liability side credit balance. So cancel purpose, on date of death, old balance sheet is cancelled. So for cancel purpose, credit balance cancel means debited to reserve account and credited to partners capital account, because that reserve amount is the profit balance payable to partners. So credit side of partners, entry will be general reserve account debit to partners capital account credit side by general reserve 13,500, Piyush 9,000 and Namrata 4,500. Next, old balance sheet liability side over all items, already capital account balance is recorded. On asset side, bank balance 58,000, only cash paid for only cash reduction due to drawing of Piyush. So 58,000 minus 30,000 drawing, recording new balance sheet 28,000. Bank clear. Debtors on adjustment, so tick. Land and building adjustment already tick. Machinery adjustment tick. Investment already adjustment, then tick. Computers 40,000 already adjustment, no adjustment, sorry. So computers amount 40,000, no adjustment, so continue same amount in new balance sheet. Stock also same amount continue in new balance sheet because there is no adjustment on stock and computers. So computer and amount and stock amount same amount continue in new balance sheet. Asset side, patents already adjustment, so take old balance sheet is cancelled fully, adjustment over. Now find out the profit or loss on revaluation account. Credit side of revaluation account total 45,000 and write in debit column total parallel line debit side 45,000. Then balance on revaluation account, credit balance, that credit balance is automatically we know on debit side to partners capital account we write, and credit balance on revaluation account, that is nominal account, on credit balance, that is profit. And profit is the amount payable to owners, means partners. So credit to partners. So in revaluation account debit to partners capital account into bracket profit 3 to 1. Now distribution 28,500 profit distribution in all partners. Profit rupees 28,500 on revaluation in 3 to 1. 3 is to 2 is to 1. So earnout proportion 28,500 multiplied by 3 upon 6, that is 14,250. Piyush proportion 28,000 multiplied by 2 upon 6, 9,500. And Namrata's proportion 28,000 multiplied by 1 upon 6, rupees 4,750. Very easy purpose. First calculate the Namrata's share, that is 1/6, means 1 share of out of 6, Namrata 4,750. Then multiply by 2, we will get the share of Piyush 9,500, and total of Piyush and Namrata 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, so 14,250. For verify purpose, take the total of three amounts 14,250 plus 9,500 plus 4,750. We will get a total rupees 28,500. That write in inner column of revaluation account for at each partner figure as per their proportion. 14,250 are now Piyush 9,500, Namrata 4,750. Entry automatically here. Revaluation account debit to partners capital account means to Arnav, to Piyush, Namrata. So capital account credits. Then write in credit column, credit side of partners capital account by revaluation account 14,250, 9,500, and Namrata column 4,750. Now first close the deceased partner capital account. Piyush is the deceased partner, so total of credit side of Piyush capital account 88,500. Write in debit column same parallel line 88,500. Only one figure of drawing 30,000. So balance on Piyush capital account credit balance 58,500. That balance no any information given in example how much amount paid to Piyush. So it is assumed that all balance on Piyush capital account transferred to his executor loan account. Then capital account having credit balance, so transfer purpose and cancel purpose, final claim cancel. So Piyush capital account having may be debited to Piyush capital account. So Piyush capital account debit to Piyush executor loan account. Now liability created, new liability created, Piyush executor loan account. That liability recorded in new balance sheet liability side, and Piyush capital cancel because not now of our partner. Then Arnav capital credit side total 77,750. Write in debit side parallel line 77,750. No any amount in debit column. So closing balance, final balance on Arnav capital debit credit balance, credit side more than debit side. So credit balance 77,750. Credit balance on personal account, that is liability of business, and capital is the liability of business again. So recording new balance sheet liability side. And Namrata column 39,250, that is the credit total. Write in debit side parallel line 39,250. No any figure on debit side. 39,250 is a credit balance, personal account having credit balance, so liability of business. Recording new balance sheet liability side. Capital Arnav 77,750 and Namrata 39,250. In this example we solve only as per asking example. So for homework purpose, you tally the balance sheet after receiving all information, after fulfilling all information as per adjustment and our account. So tally the balance sheet of Arnav and Namrata. New firm. Balance sheet of new firm. Liability side is equal to asset side. That is the homework for you. So example is over. Okay.